Good afternoon. I'm Rick Dancer. Welcome to Social Intercourse. Bring your own protection or you might get screwed. That's what we do here. Today, creating your own sanity. Thought we could talk about that. I've got a quadruple show going here. We're over on Facebook and YouTube. We're also here with you guys on IGTV, Instagram. What do you do to preserve your own sanity in moments like this? I find it really interesting. I wrote a caption on a picture. You guys might have seen it on my page today. And wow, that's a long note. We're trying something different here. Boy, some of the blowback I got, it was fun. I was just saying, I wonder if our leaders, when they created this shutdown, if they really understood the mental health problems that would surface from this. Because do you see people online? Oh my gosh, they're so nasty. So over here, Rita says she works in her garden. What do you do to preserve your sanity? Especially if this is okay, here's one. Look, please want your feedback. Okay, I'll have to look at that a little bit later because we're in the middle of this. Folks are really starting to need this. I think people are like right about to hear with this. Everybody I'm talking to, well, not everybody, but 95% of the people I'm talking with are just like, are just done, with this whole kind of thing. Corey Thomas is cycling. What do you guys do? What do you do to preserve your sanity? I go through with Renee, I go through the car wash without a car. Stay home. Oh my God, Lynn, that would kill me. I would never have it. Whatever works for you. I'm not making fun of you. I just could not. I haven't stayed home this whole time. I'm doing everything that I'm supposed to do, I guess, according to the rules, but I'm not staying home. Fed up. So what do we do? What do you do? My friend and I walk every day without fail, cook delicious food. Carlene tries to walk every day, and Ryan drinks alcohol. That's how he preserves his sanity. Who else? Go leave my house if I have to. People are so angry. People are so angry. And most of the people that are really, 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 really angry, Renee hasn't stayed home either. Yokozuna, I don't know how. I work with, then come home and work in my backyard. I don't watch the news. Marlene, that's the smartest person I've heard. Focus on things that people I can make an impact on. Hi, Jane. How are you? I find that the people that come and bark at me the most, and what's really interesting with a new phenomenon is there's these people that go, yeah, I used to really like you, Rick Dancer, but now I think you're an asshole because I'm telling what I really feel, and I'm calling things out. And it's just interesting when you call things out and it goes against what people believe, then all of a sudden you are the worst person. And this is something people have to get over. Stop your damn bullying. If you don't like what other people think, either walk away or in a nice, kind way, introduce your topic and figure out what you're doing. But don't sit and I find it really interesting that people have to try to belittle people in order to try to, they say you're bullying people, but they're bullying you. It's so, Dennis is pissed. Dana, working out and wine at the same time. Dana calls it her wine workout, and it happens every Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I work out, I ride my bike. I can't swim right now because I'm getting tattoos. Oh, where's my new tattoo? Did you guys see my new tattoo? You saw it, didn't you? It's the Astoria Bridge. So I'm getting tattoos. Tamara is gardening and writing snail mail, drive to Cape Arago. Oh, Cape Arago, I just happen to have the Cape Arago Lighthouse on my sleeve. That's where Tamara's going. Camp as much as possible. Dawn works in the garden over here. I don't watch the news either. I don't either. I can't stand to watch it. You need to run for governor, please. No. No. Pray a lot. I've been praying a lot more too. I have a huge garden. I cook. I surf. You guys, you can answer too over here on Instagram. Tell me what you do. I want to know what you do to preserve your sanity. They want you to give in to tyranny. Exactly. I 100% agree. I drink, hike, play outside, and watch Rick Dancer. And you videotape Rick Dancer going through your car wash. So you guys, tomorrow at 10:30 in the morning, if you live in Eugene or Springfield or this area, Renee and I are going to be doing a show at the car wash at Coburg Road Car Wash. And the first 10 people that come in and let us talk with them, while they're going through the car wash or before they go through, Renee, we should go in the car. I should go in the car wash with them with a mask and they'll have like a suit. And anyway, you'll get a free car wash. And all you got to do is be someone willing to talk to us. If you don't talk to us, you got to pay. I pretend no COVID and live my life. I'm going on family trips. I'm leaving on Friday for Montana, Idaho, and Baker County. Pilates. Don't you think that's a great idea, Renee? Staying hydrated. Okay, Daryl, that's a good thing. Just have fun. Just fart around. Love the car wash video. Oh, thanks. Renee, that's Renee's above you on the comment card. It was super fun. That's the second time we've done it. Renee and I are crazy. Don't let me do anything there. Hey, Lowell, how are you? Amazing tattoo. Thanks, Jane. I appreciate it. Hey, Brandon, how are you over there? Anything, you guys, what we're doing, work out and read. We're giving each other ideas to preserve our sanity because the world is crazy. A great lighthouse. I enjoy 24/7. Visually go there. What else we got here? Stay home because people are assholes and arguing is pointless. They are. See, you lock people up for months. What's this been since March? And then you wonder why people are angry and rioting and screaming and yelling. No, I don't live in Eugene or Springfield, so I can't run for mayor. You know what I found? I'm going to bring up something kind of controversial here, but I found it really interesting. I saw people on Facebook. Our mayor in Springfield resigned suddenly, and someone I know went on Facebook and said, "Oh, it's probably because she was supporting Black Lives Matter. So people in Springfield are so racist and redneck." And I went on and said, "People in Springfield aren't racist and redneck, and maybe you ought to find out what really happened." And then it came out that her son did some bad stuff and is in jail. And that's why she resigned, which is really sad and horrible, that part of it. But I thought it was interesting how quickly people jump to conclusions about something, and then they shut the hell up when all of a sudden the rug is pulled out from under them, and it's completely untrue. Those adults and kiddos who stayed sheltered in will be so vulnerable to everything. See, Patty, I totally agree with you. I think we're supposed to be out around viruses. We're not supposed to be hiding unless you're over 60, elderly, health conditions. Those are the people who mostly are dying from this. Go look at the numbers. That's the people. It doesn't mean other people, younger people don't, but most of the people that are really getting this badly are the older people, and we need to be protecting them. I'm hiding in the woods still further notice. Can you tell me where? Not that I'm not like a groper. I'm just like, I think it would be, I want to hide too. Just took my daughter to college in Montana last week. What a difference in the mental outlook there. That's why I'm going there. So where's she going to college, Michelle? Is she in Bozeman or is she in Missoula? Because I'm going to Bozeman. Hi, Kobe. Okay, let's keep going here. Good, just hot in Silver Lake. Is it hot down there, Lowell? Karen Smith is golfing to keep her sanity. Roseanne is going camping in Grants Pass. Are you guys writing all this down? This is valuable information. You should be writing this down. Recently reading The Art of Not Giving a Fuck and rethinking who and where I give attention to. That's Bill Daniels. You guys will love Bill when you meet him. Why do you need to cuss? 'Cause I can. Body condom. Dale is wearing a body condom to the show. So gotta go teach. Have a fun trip. Okay, Dana, we'll see you later. Horseback riding. I'd love to go horseback riding. MSU Bozeman, studying nursing. Michelle, is this your daughter? I think you said. She will love it. Bozeman is such a cool town and much more relaxed than Oregon. I mean, they're wearing their masks and taking their precautions, but it's like people just don't get all up in your face and watch you and stare at you. And if you walk by, you don't have your mask on because you don't have to wear it outside unless you're within 6 feet of people. It's like then it's just a whole different attitude there. So that's where we're headed. And we're leaving there tomorrow. We'll be doing lives over on our PNW Backstories pages. On Instagram, it's PNW Backstories. On Facebook, it's Explore PNW Backstories. Not Christ-like when one's cussing. I think when Jesus called the Pharisees vipers, I'm pretty sure that was cussing. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's not like a term that was warm and fuzzy. And besides, Joanne, we're not also supposed to be telling other people if you're a Christian enough in my book. So anyway, that's neither here nor there. Spending an afternoon at the beach cleaning up, good for the brain. Oh yeah, that sounds really good. Going to Newport for our anniversary. Oh, the dancers are going to Newport for their anniversary. Where do you go eat when you go to Newport? Where do you go, Brian? Well, thank you for always brightening the day. I did read that book, by the way, and who decided that cuss words were bad in the first place? Bergman, that is my whole thing. They're adjectives to me. You know what I mean? I don't think it's that big a deal. And so if people don't like that, then they don't have to play here. I'm just tired of living by everybody else's rules, and I don't think Jesus cares. I'm pretty sure Jesus doesn't care. He probably doesn't give up. You know, it's like, and then somebody will quote a verse at me, but there's, I mean, so what's really important? How we treat each other. Honestly, everybody's getting so hung up on all the little crap, waiting for somebody to make a mistake, waiting for somebody to say something just a little bit off, just a little bit unchristian for them. Somebody's, oh, they're a Mormon. Oh, they're a Jew. Oh, they're white. Oh, they're black. Oh, and just waiting to go in and say, well, that's why you said this. I'm sick of it and I'm done. I'm done. Yes, you don't have people treating you like a walking disease. That's what it is, Michelle. That is exactly what it is. When you're here in the valley, it's like people walk around like it's, and they're sad. I'm tired. I'm not going to be sad anymore. I can't be sad anymore. I'm done being sad. Lol, exactly. Lol, I'm glad you found me on YouTube. That's a hard one. And Dennis, yeah, I'm sure you're laughing. Talk to everyone, tax collectors, prosecutors. Who did Jesus hang around with? He hung around with the homeless people, the people who didn't fit in. He didn't hang around the halls of religion. The only reason he went to the religious places was to tell them to knock the shit off. And they were adding to the law. That's why Jesus came back here to tell, to die for our sins. And he also came back here to straighten people out and to say, these people are making up rules to the religion that you don't need to follow. My Father laid out the rules. It's called the law, the commands, and you do that. You don't have to do all this other stuff. All the oral things, the traditions of man. He always warned us about that. So now everybody gets all wrapped up in this stuff, and it's like, good Lord. What did he want us to do? Yeah, there's things you're supposed to follow, and they're all listed in the Ten Commandments of the Old Testament. First 5 books, you can go in there and figure out how to live your life. It's all right there. And they said to love and to care about people. I mean, I don't think he gives a shit. I've yet to read the exclusive passage detailing which words are forbidden to say, at least not in my King James version. we're getting into a discussion. You guys, just in case anybody's confused, I have Instagram here, and then we have Facebook, 2 channels on Facebook, and YouTube over here. So we got all kinds of people. I pray they find Michael. Yes, you guys, this guy named Michael Bryson they're having a celebration tonight, kind of a circle of love that they're doing at Harrisburg at 7:30 tonight at the gazebo in Harrisburg. If anybody wants to go support the family, it's awful when people question other Christians' values. Jane, it riles something in me. I saw a thing, a post online today. You can't be Christian if you're a Democrat and stuff like that. Who the hell told you that? Whoever said that? You can't justify that. It's like stuff like that is just so stupid. It's like, or I vote Republican, I vote Democrat. To me, you know what that means? I'm stupid. That's all I do. I vote just whatever they tell me to do, I do. I've voted for all kinds of people. I sometimes vote for people that aren't even on the ballot. Live, love, laugh. That's what's important. PC is for the birds. Oh, man, I agree. Don't blame you. And that's the whole thing. I don't know. Yes, agreed. People need to pick better bottles. Pick a better battle. Oh, that's probably what you meant, battle. It said bottles. That was kind of funny, Ryan Klamath Falls editor just refused to print a letter to the editor from a conservative. Nothing racist or foul. Your thoughts? That's why I don't get the paper anymore. You guys, here's the deal. We don't need the media anymore. I mean, yeah, you have to be careful what you go on the internet with, but how's the internet any worse than traditional media? I worked in it. I know. So you got to do your homework. You got to go out. I don't just look at coronavirus information that agrees with me. I go and look at all of it because I want to know what I'm talking about. So yeah, I mean, and we'll look at even our social media things. They're judging what we can put on and what we can't. You got to be very careful out there, walking on eggshells. That's what they want you to do. Not bad, Marlene, 100%. And then by the time you do it, I can make that whatever the 100% I want. People need to pick better battles. There you go, Bergen. Amen. Hey, Rick. I had a COVID test today. Oh, because I'm sick. Oh, how sick? Negative. Guess there's another summer virus going around, not COVID. Seriously? So you had the COVID test and it's negative. Do you have to do it again? Oh. Love the Lord your God with all your heart and mind and your neighbors as yourself. That's right, John. Hey, Anthony. How you doing, buddy? Wow. Well, Alicia, I'm sorry you're sick. I hope you get better, but yeah, at least it's not that. How about a program where everyone sends in their favorite jokes? Oh, Terry, that's a gold mine. I like that idea. Social intercourse, bring your own protection, and a joke. During this piece, Rick, love that you are so real. Brittany, thanks. I spent my life in a business that was fake. And the problem with being real is you make enemies. When you're safe, your enemies are hidden. I think, honestly, when you get really real with yourself and the people around you, then you figure out the good shit flows to the top. Oh, I said a bad word. And all the other stuff goes to the bottom. So you find out who your friends are when you get real. I'm on my small farm and I'm very happy. Well, I would love to be on. I have just a couple acres too, out of town, and I love that. Have you heard anything about the guy in Portland that was kicked in the head? Is he alive? I think he is alive. But now they're looking for the dude that beat him up. Fill the old laws because we are sinners and could not keep them. Actually, Marlene, I could have a discussion with you about that. I would disagree. We can keep them. A lot of people do keep them. What we can't keep, and I don't mean to digress, but these are things coming up. I'm not trying to get over religious on you. See, here's what people don't understand about the law. God creates these laws, and they're rules to live your life by. So they're very doable. Now, some of them are for priests and stuff like that. I'm not a priest, so I don't have to do those laws. There's like 600 of them. I don't have to do because they have nothing to do with me. And then there's all these oral laws that religious people made up in addition to what God wrote down. You don't have to do that. Those are traditions of man. So what we're supposed to do is just the law, the written law that God says. And to find that is in the first 5 books. And that's how I live my life. That's what I think Jesus came to do, is to put me back in line with what God was saying to do, and get rid of. And what did he do to all the religious people that were adding oral laws? He said, stop this. They can't do all that. All they have to do is what my Father said for them to do. And it's right there. It's in those 5 books. And then culturally, there's things that we don't do anymore. You don't sacrifice because we don't have that right now. So you have to go through. You have to be less literal and more reading what you have in there. Anyway, I digress. But you brought it up, so I'm going there. People have weird ideas. Are you talking about me, Davina? Davina, are you talking about me? God, what do you mean weird ideas? Just because I go through a car wash without a car. Keep being you. I love that you are so transparent. I really enjoy your discussions. Thanks, Angelique. This is all I know how to do anymore. I had the conversation on more than one occasion. They can bite me. Same. We don't always have to agree to be brothers and sisters. No, I don't. I got a news flash. My wife and I don't always agree. I mean, really? I mean, that's how it is. Alicia, that's what the doctor said. I don't have to do it again. She said, rapid is very accurate. Huh. Well, Alicia, I am sorry that you're sick, but that is kind of funny. You'll probably get counted as a COVID, though. Time with the kids as much as possible. That's a great idea. I don't know what protection is. Liar. Lynn is a liar. Oh, Lynn, I hope you're not taking that the bad way. What's good, Rick? Hey, my man, how you doing? We're just chatting up a storm. Offer something. We're looking for things that keep us sane. What do we do to maintain our sanity in the world of insanity? Will you be in Harrisburg tonight? No, Michelle, I'm not going to be. I'm leaving on a trip for a Pacific Northwest Backstories, a travel series we do. And so I'm going to be gone for like 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks almost. So I've got stuff I need to get done and get ready to do that. I grew up seeing you on the news. I guess I grew up with you. We did, Lisa, except I still have white hair. Oh, the Lane County COVID update just came in on my phone. Always hug your enemies so you'll know how big to dig the hole. Did you guys hear that? Marlene is a little troublemaker. I've learned that about her. If you want to get into a war, if somebody's going to attack you, you find Marlene. I don't even know her, but I know her from reading her stuff and what she does. So you don't want her you want her on your side. So if you're getting in the line and you see she's on the other side, just go over there. Because otherwise your ass is going to, I did it again. Your ass is going to be kicked. I love being with my grandkids. Oh yeah, I don't have any of those yet. Leave town, you and Kathy are doing. Yep, we are. I think they caught the guy in Portland. That assured that guy the victim is recuperating. Oh, did they catch him? Okay, yeah, no, I'm not talking about you. Oh, that was a bit ago. God's laws and commandments are still to be followed. They aren't supposed to be changed. I agree, Kim. Lowell's fishing. Better not count me. They said they only report to the health authority if it was positive. Who knows what's true anymore? Mm-hmm. I agree. Go into the lake with grandkids. Have a fabulous day. Yeah, you'll have a blast. I work out, which keeps me sane-ish. Sane-ish, that's a new word. I'm finishing the self-care is very important. Jackass, yeah. I'm going to steal Davina's word. Hi, I'm Rick Dancer. I'm sane-ish. I had a friend, and her mom was a Christian, and her dad was a Jew. So she used to tell people that she was Jewish. They think that's funny. I thought that was pretty damn clever. I'm Jewish, so not all Jewish, but Jewish. That is not a slam on Jews. In fact, I have more in common with Jewish people than I do most Christians. I was more scared of being COVID positive, not because of actual COVID. Exactly, Alicia. But being told then you have to quarantine for 2 weeks or something. Yeah, that would be my biggest fear too. Not of getting, I don't want to be sick. I don't think it's going to kill me, but that would be the worst to me. We have a prayer change starting for Adam Hanner, his girlfriend Tammy, and the trans woman who were in traffic. Okay, so that's Susan. She's talking about there's a prayer. If you guys want to join, you can be praying for that man who was injured in Portland and the others involved. My wife and I keep our sanity by performing what we call flying brass therapy, shooting our guns. You mean like this? Is that what you mean, Jonathan? Hey, I heard there's a gun show. I love what you do, Rick. You make us think. Real talk. I love you. Lynn, you're funny. Well, you don't. Lynn, you and I we need to sit down and have a private conversation about protection. Because I don't know. I mean, you just need to be prepared. Hell yes, it is. What did he do? What did who do? Which one? This moves so fast, I sometimes lose track of what the conversation was because we get so many comments on this page over here that it gets crazy and stuff. So anyway, so thank you for your ideas. That's awesome and perfect. And we'll be coming to you more on our Explore page on Facebook. If you guys aren't on that, you should really join it on over here on Instagram. That would be PNW_backstories. Go like that page, and then anything we do live on our trip, it'll be on that page, most of it. It's not going to be on this one as much. And then for you guys over here on YouTube, it's PNW Backstories. That's our YouTube channel. And then on Facebook, it's Explore PNW Backstories. Go in there, just like them and follow them. And then the guy in Portland, okay. And then you'll be kind of in tune with what we're doing. Hello, Vita Woods. What is Vita Woods? You sure are crazy today. Have a safe trip. Yeah, maybe it's because you know what's happened? I can't tell you that part. There's certain things I can't tell you. I have Eugene Mattress Company sponsoring this. They might not want to be on this show with me. Let's boo that. There. Whoops. Oh, dang. You know, things happen. Oh, well. They're getting credit for something. Oh, my God. That's probably not a good thing. But my whole day, like, people have been, just things. I can't get specific because it would be a bad thing. But I've been I'll tell you what. Do I look kind of like one of those sexy firemen? I want to be a sexy fireman. Can I be a sexy fireman? To be on your live. Dawn Burnett wants to be on my live. Okay, you guys, so I don't know how this works over here. Let's try it over here. We're going to see what happens here. So over here on my phone, Dawn wants to come on. Now, we don't know who Dawn is. She may be an axe murderer. We're connecting. We're going to find out. Dawn?
Yes?
What are you doing?
Watching you.
Oh, hey, you've been on here before, haven't you?
No, just listening to you. I've been listening to you for the last 2.5 months.
Where do you live?
I love your shows and your videos.
Where do you live?
Medford, Oregon.
You live in Medford, Oregon. Okay, you guys, over here on Facebook. This is Dawn. Here, I'll show you. That's Dawn. And she lives in Medford, Oregon. And on Instagram, you can actually bring people on with you to talk. I don't know why Facebook doesn't do that. I wish that they would. Hi, Vicky. Hi, everybody over here. So what do you? Go ahead.
I used to live in Eugene, Oregon. In other words, I was raised in Eugene, Oregon.
Okay, so Dawn lived in Eugene. So you used to watch me on TV?
All the time when I was a little kid.
Did you really just say that?
But I'm not that little, though. Okay, Rick, that wasn't a slam of how old you are. I mean, going to that car wash, you must have taken at least 30 years off of you.
So Dawn says over here, I used to watch you when I was a little kid. How old are you, Dawn?
I'm 67.
She's 67. You're older than me. How could you watch me when I was a little kid? How old are you?
I used to, like I said, I I lived in Eugene till I was about, my early 20s.
Oh, Dawn, people over here in Facebook are saying hi to you.
Hi, everybody in Eugene.
I hope you guys can hear her on there. Oh, yes, everybody's talking to Dawn. So isn't this nice how inclusive we are now? We are integrating Facebook and Instagram together. So we're all one big, happy, dysfunctional family.
You show me a family in this United States that is not dysfunctional, I'll show you there's something wrong with them. Look in their closet.
Yeah. No, right now there's an awful lot of people looking in closets. It look different on Instagram. It looks different on Instagram. Yeah, are you on both, Honda Mom? It is interesting. I wish I can't stop laughing. Terry's over here laughing. We've got a dual conversation going on here. Okay, hold on. Let me move
Like I
this.
said, I envy you and Kathy leaving on Friday.
Yeah, I'm really excited to get the heck out of here, just to get into something different. I need it. We went to Redmond like a month ago, and it was so nice because people were much more relaxed. They had their masks on and they were doing what they're supposed to do, but just a different attitude about them.
Did you go to that taco stand?
Yeah, I did.
Excellent, isn't it?
So it was really good. Yeah. So
all homemade.
So Dawn, I'm curious, do you like the name of my new show, Social Intercourse?
I laugh every time you say it because it literally can scratch you up. I mean, you're just an absolute hoot, Rick. I love watching you.
Oh, thanks.
That keeps my sanity most of the time, just watching you.
Oh, Dawn, I'm so worried for you. You guys, did you hear that? The secret to sanity is me. Dawn said it, so it has to be true. Oh, man. Well, Dawn, it was nice talking to you.
Nice talking to you too, Rick. You just keep up the good work and don't let anybody deter you, because most of the things that you say are true, and you are a long line of those that really just come out and say what it is and don't care what anybody else said. Thanks.
You're welcome, my dear. I'll see you later. Okay.
Bye.
Bye-bye, hon. So that's kind of fun, huh? People are... That is so awesome. That's what I love about like my life is, I think, because I was a TV guy, I think you have to live within, people are always looking at you. They're always watching you. So now I'm to a point now where, well, because, you go through hard shit, you go through cancer, you go through running for Secretary of State, and you find your compass. And then it hurts your feelings when people are really rude, because that's just life. We're humans. But you also, when you know what's true, what your truth is, and what your compass says to do, and then you stay on that, you then attract people with that same thought, not the same ideas. I got people in here that totally don't agree with me, but they're looking for the truth. And I think that's the connection that we have, is we are looking for the truth. And I don't agree with your truth all the time, and you don't agree with mine, but we're looking for the truth. The people who don't want to stay on my page, and I don't really care if they're here, are the ones that they think they know the truth, and they don't listen to anybody else to find out if that's even true or not. And they just want to be right. There's a difference between seeking the truth and wanting to be right. And if you want to be right, you will probably never find the truth. That's my thought. A lot of things that I grew up thinking were true aren't. And that is culturally, that's in my own life, in my faith, and a lot of the things I think I don't get my value from you, and you shouldn't get your value from me. I mean, I'm not trying to push anything on anybody at all. I never do that. That's not my thing. I get my value from God. I know who I am. And the older I get, I know exactly what I'm supposed to do. You know what I mean? I know I am in my zone. And when you are in your zone, nobody can hurt you. Well, they can attack you and they can bloody you, but you can't kill me. I mean, you can physically, but spiritually, you can't touch me. You can try and try and try, but you cannot touch me because I know who I am. I think people don't, I think a lot of us don't know who we are. And maybe that's why we're all kind of on here together, trying to figure this out together. Hold on just a sec. As a society, we are tired of the spin of the media. Yet, having gone to college, you learn about spin, and it sucks. It does suck. I don't love that. It's true. God is our source. Yeah, and I think there's so much, especially when we think times are turning. Rick, my pastor said, like spirits attract. I really kind of see the world as if we want to change this thing, this place, this who we are, first we got to figure out who we are. And then you got to figure out what your moral compass is, what it is that you really believe. And then you always listen to other people, but you keep your compass in line. You know where north, south, east, and west are. And then you don't be afraid. The bullying only hurts if you let it. Okay. The nastiness only hurts if you let it, if you allow that to happen. Okay. So, and the more you stand up for what you believe is true, the more you will get attacked. So you just have to understand that. That's what's going to happen. And then you move through that. Alicia says, I get my value from myself and my learned and practiced self-respect. Yeah, do you think that you matter? There's so many people that I don't think that they matter. What is your story? What do you believe to be true about yourself? What kind of characters do you bring into your story? You bring in people that look like you? That's boring. Do you bring in people? I had the greatest interview today with Hosea Youth Services, an agency in town that takes care of homeless youth in our community. And he got me 2 kids, young people, to talk with me about their lives. And it was excruciatingly difficult to hear of a girl whose mother at the age of 4 sold her for meth to have sex with other men. So a mom has a 4-year-old and she trades methamphetamine for sex on her daughter. I don't know how anyone ever has a life that's normal after that. But that's what's going on in our community. And I guess what's kind of bothering me recently and lately is there's so many things in our community that need addressed. And right now, all we're focused on is COVID and riots. And it seems to me like a distraction, like a huge distraction. Vicki, real quick, I have heard no word on fauna. I have a call in and I have no word on that. Be authentic to yourself and to others. It's all about being aligned with what you think, say, and do, being real. Alicia, I agree. And I think it's being brave enough to be real. Molly over here so just for somebody that just came on, we have a show here on Instagram and we're also over on Facebook, 2 different channels on YouTube. Rick, I'm new at following you after I stopped following mainstream media. I am really enjoying your stories, interviews, community, and your personal commitment. Thank you for bringing these stories in the news feeds. You're welcome, Molly. And what we're trying to do is bring you real stuff that goes on, and I have clients that pay for that because that's how I make a living. And it's profound because what I always knew to be true when I worked at KZI-TV, I always knew this was true, and you could never get management to listen to me. But people wanted to hear good news. People didn't want if it bleeds, it leads. And the ratings will show that that's what people wanted, but that's not what people really wanted. They wanted stories about not touchy-feely all the time, not like, and not happy endings. The story I did today for Eugene Mattress Company with Hosea Youth Services was not a happy ending. Hearing that a mother sells her kid for sex, for meth, that's not a happy ending. But I learned something new about the place I live. And what does that mean? I don't know. I don't take everything and say, okay, now I got to change that. But I believe if you're in a community, that means you have to be. Community is an action word. That means I have to act. To love is an action word. That means love. I can't love something or someone or if I don't act on that love. That's a very Old Testament kind of thing. You ask a Jew about action words, they're all action words, community, all those things. And that's what we got to get back to, is being part of something. People fail to see what drugs are, nonetheless, how they negatively affect all of us. That's true, Michael. And that's how many people in our culture, my train's going by. I'm sorry. You guys, just in case you're new, I have my own train. I do. It goes by my office, and everybody knows that Rick Dancer has his own train. I know. Pretty important person. And people say I'm arrogant. What? What are they talking about? You have to watch for a while before you understand how this all works. So anyway, the whole topic today was how do you keep your sanity? And everybody had different ideas, but I think most of them were actions. Most of them were things that they were doing. So put on your mask and protect whatever it is that you have to protect. Okay? Culturally, right now, we're doing masks. Now, some of us don't believe that they really do anything. But what I know that my mask does when I put it on where I'm supposed to is it keeps my gym open. It keeps all of my friends who are struggling so badly to keep their restaurants open and their small businesses open. So when I put on that mask, I'm not doing it for Kate Brown, and I'm not doing it for the culturally bitchy people that sit back and go, you should put on and the mask police. I'm not doing it for them. I don't care about that. I'm doing it for a purpose, for every business owner that I know, so that they can stay in business. Because do I agree with that? No. But that's the rules. So yeah, I'll play by them for now. And I want my gym to stay open, so I wear my mask. When I'm outside, I'm not wearing a mask. I'm not going to wear a mask on a trail when I'm running and that kind of thing. But that's why I do it. So don't make other people lose their businesses, or and you can still think it's stupid. I mean, I'm with you. But pick your battles. You know what I mean? The bigger battles, I think, are how do we keep this mask and this attitude that's going on in the valley here from destroying us as community, as social beings that need each other and need to be around each other. So you don't have to be around 50 people, but I'm going to go have lunch with as many people as I want to. And when I sit in that chair and I look at them, I'm going to take off my mask because I'm not going to hide. I want to see their face. So is this the new normal? Not for me. Not for me. So I don't know how long this is going to go on this way. But I can only play so long. And right now, we'll just see how it happens. You never look too far ahead. You kind of just live in the moment. And I think maybe that's what we're learning from this. Maybe that's what we learn. And maybe we're learning also to kind of toughen up and figure out what we really do believe about the world we live in, about where we are. And are you talking about your own self, Rick? What do you mean my own self? Hope Ivy. Yeah, that's if you mean that's what I believe. Yeah. You need fellowship, community. Isolation is terrible. It brings on all kinds of horrible things. Hey, Ruben, how you doing, buddy? So, yeah, you guys have been super helpful tonight. I appreciate that. I was having a really hard day, and I'm busy. Did a lot of shows. Sometimes when this whole week has been doing stuff with Michael's family and people like that, which I absolutely love to do because I love being, but it's emotionally very draining, and I'm not crying for me. Their son is lost. That's a horrible, horrible thing. Um, but it is draining emotionally. And so I needed to have. All right, I'll just be real with you. Well, real? I needed you today. I needed my community. To make to what maybe to feel again, to feel like things are going to be okay, and so this is what I would say. So to all of you that come on here and go, Rick, thank you for doing this, thank you for doing that, and that's fine. I love that, and I appreciate that. But look what you do for me. You know, isolation on kids is horrible. I don't think it can't be good for them. I think in 10 years we're going to see what this has done to our kids, and it's going to be horrible because I'm human, right? And we need each other. People need to decompress now more than ever. That's why we go home and have a beer or two. I work out. I walk in rural areas, digitize, share family photos, read, water the yard, talk to my neighbors. You know, one of my favorite things to do. Thanks, Don. I love when I run. There's a lot of older people that are on the bike trails that are super sweet. And my run takes so long because we stop and they're lonely and I'm talking to them. And it's like, oh, it's so refreshing. Yeah, Jill, I'm fine. I am fine, but this is nice. This is like warm, fuzzy stuff. You know, I like it. I wear a mask into business that require it. My stepson's mom got COVID, but he didn't, nor did her husband. It's hard to say who will get it. Yeah, or who won't. But if you look at the numbers, most people aren't. Even in the testing, most of it's negative. I mean, that's the numbers. That's the math. I'm terrible at math. I can do that math. My son got really good at all the video games. There's a positive, huh? You always remind me of a captain, Rick. But there is more than one ship here. Thanks, Rick. Hey, Michael, that's kind of profound. I'll tell you what. You guys want to know something? What? I'll tell you about captains and famous. If you hashtag sea captain, my picture comes up first, number one. Somebody called me and said, Rick, do you know when you said hashtag sea captains, your face comes up? And I was like, well, what were you hashtagging sea captains for? But if you go look up hashtag sea captains, and maybe I'm not number one yet. I should be. But my face was number one for sea captains. I have my Boston Terriers. They keep me sane, and my husband, of course. Now, does your husband keep you sane, or? Oh, man. All right, it's 20 after 5. Wait, did you hear that? That was the beer in my fridge going, just waiting for me to suck it down. And I have to pack. I hate packing. So I need to get moving. Oh, there it is. So did it do it? Well, we're live. You can't do it. But afterwards, you can go look and see. But I'm on there somewhere. I was number one for quite a while. So if you need a sea captain, Michael, you just said nothing. He wanted to be firefighter, going to have to settle for sea captain. Yeah. Alicia, I said I wanted to be sexy firefighter. I should, if you hashtag me enough as sexy firefighter, then I can be that. My Bostons keep me sane. Yeah. I don't know of any husband that keeps a wife sane. I think our job is to do the other one. All right. See you guys later. I will be around, but you'll see us, as I said, on my other stations and stuff. So have a good week or so, and we'll be back. Don't let them get you down. And remember, COVID-19, you don't win. You do not win.